What's that? Yeah. Okay. It's official. Guys, the numbers are in. Yeah, these guys, they've been officially butt-mogged. And it's bad. I'm being told now their vitals are looking very bad. The butt-mogging is upon us. Several goons have been so viciously butt-mogged. They're calling it now Buttmog Summer. It's official. It's upon us. Buttmog Summer is upon us. And it's going to be hard to figure out who exactly has been butt-mogged the hardest. I think, though, it's going to be hard to top this guy right here.
By the way, Chevy fan said, Scampoli wants to fuck Ice Dancer, LOL. Yeah, Scampoli's doing a bit.
Yeah. By the way, this was recorded like a week before the big news. Just to be clear, okay? I don't want anybody to think that this is recent. Scampoli's doing a bit. This is one of the funniest bits ever done. This Scampoli guy, he's a comedic genius.
And trust me, Scampoli knows that, like, if he fucks Ice Dancer, I will murder him.
Oh. You should check Instagram, Mersh. Are you sure? I got to be honest. You know, when Mersh says stuff like that, I mean, how many times has he said that about me? How many times has he said that about any situation? Literally,
I'm going to literally kill you.
Literally kill you. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mersh. I don't buy that. You're just really not about that life.
No question. Like, he knows I am about that life. So.
Oh. Okay. Well, I stand corrected.
Well, he's not trying to. He's doing a bit. What Karmic is doing is being a retard.
It turns out this bit. Hi, henchman. It turns out this bit is a bit that this Scampoli character has been doing, by the way, for the past 7 months.
He's committed.
Yeah, oh yeah. This is commitment to the bit. This is commitment to the butt-mogging. Now, I got to be honest with you. I mean, it was bad enough the other day finding out Mersh had been pentacucked. It turns out it's way worse. Now, over at the R&D, the awful labs have been running tests on this for the past few days now, and they've been trying to discover at exactly what moment does a goon become eternally butt-mogged. Now, we've been, again, going over all the vitals, all of the papers. We had an Erlenmeyer flask in there, a graduated cylinder. One of those, what's that thing where it's a glass bulb and then it's got a little tube coming off of it and it's on fire? We had one of those going on.
Pipette of some kind.
Some pipettes were happening. A centrifuge was going around. Turns out, Mersh, Vrillium, Elijah Schaffer, Josh Moon, all severely butt-mogged. Now, this is where the test results started to throw us off here. This is where we started to go, wait a second. We might have discovered something, some sort of unstable element going on here, something really horrific, because the tests also came back positive for Kevin Scampoli being amongst the butt-mogged. You've heard of the raped? This is worse. This is so bad. What's going on with Mersh is so insane, is so bad. You are not going to believe it. I've uncovered something. And by the way, this is all just out there in the open. Everybody could have known about this a while ago. The only issue was, it turns out, ain't nobody listening to a Kevin Scampoli podcast.
It is so daunting and so crazy, and I feel like I am a Black Hawk operator.
A what now? Sorry, one more time?
Black Hawk top rater?
Something about that. Welcome, everybody, to Podawful. Happy to be here. I am your host, Jesse PS, H2BH. Hi, henchman. Thank you for joining
Hello,
me.
Jesse. Hello.
Thank you, live chatters out there over at podawful.tv. You're chatting.
Chadoids.
What's up, chadoids? We call them the chadoids. That's something we've been saying for the past 16 years. Thank you so much to Sissy. Wow, gifting some memberships. Thank you so much. So let's just watch this one more time real quick here. I just want to hear this, just so that this is officially on the record. Well, sorry, Mersh has to take a sip. Do you have a moment? It's just a show. I'm going to play this clip of Mersh in just 1 second. You cannot, by the way, go to any clipper, any podcast, anybody covering Mersh. The chat is full of the phrase mouth noises. You hear this everywhere now. That was not a phrase previous. Okay, that's an Awful Tech original.
So we're gonna get into that.
Yuck! It sounds like it's in. By the way, why does he always have a backup drink? Do we need to study this? Do we need to look into this? He takes a big chug of something, and there's always a chaser. But even when he's just drinking normal stuff, usually that seems to be happening.
Something sweet after his big boy.
He's got to push through the blockage.
Yeah.
By the way, Chevy fan said
Chevy Dancer. Ooh.
Damn.
This is pre-breakup though. So that wasn't a Freudian slip. That was a worry. That was a worry inside a man's heart. You just look deep into a man's essence.
Scampoli wants to fuck Ice Dancer. LOL. Yeah, Scampoli's doing a bit. And
you're not gonna believe this bit. You thought what we did, the Comedy Shaman was crazy. Remember the 7-month troll that I did on Spooky Charles, the goon Spooky Charles years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Scampoli was running for my record there.
Trust me, Scampoli knows that, if he fucks Ice Dancer, I will murder him. There's no question. He knows I am about that life. So. Oh,
yeah, you're the wire. Your members only. Oh, Tony. Oh. So, hey, Mersh. Now, we cannot let him drop this, by the way. Here we are. Okay. Scampoli is right now, in real time, fucking Ice Dancer. Okay. And you don't get to do the thing of, you don't get to try the move of oh, I let it go. You know what? I'm letting it go. So she ain't mine. She's for the streets. No.
He's watching it happen.
She was cheating on you. He was fucking your girl for a long time. I didn't know this. She was already in town with Scampoli when we were doing the show the other day.
Damn.
That's how fast. He was at the airport picking her up the day before. It's bad. Okay. And I keep seeing people say this phrase, Mersh, you dodged a bullet. Hey, and he keeps repeating. He's like, yeah, hey, listen, if you watch the whole episode he did or see his tweets or any of the stuff that's taken place after the last episode, he has been saying, yeah, dodge that bullet. You know what? I mean, the good thing about it is I dodged a bullet. By the way, you dodged a bullet. That is an it is what it is level phrase. That's an at the end of the day. That is something. Absolutely. That's a cope. That's just an eternal cope. You're never coming back. Let me tell you something. You did not dodge the bullet, okay? You got hit by the bullet. It eviscerated you. It was one of those, Urquhart, what's the type of bullet that bounces around inside of you and gets shrapnel inside? It's doing a hokey pokey.
Some people claim 22s do that.
Okay, so this was a 22 bouncing around. You took pictures with the bullet. For 7 months, you proudly paraded the bullet around the internet to go, hey, everybody, look how bad I just got fucking shot. Everybody, you know who dodged the bullet? I mean, sort of. He got grazed. Ethan Ralph.
Yeah. He felt the heat of the fire.
He definitely got a little bit, there was something in there.
I am high energy. I can't control myself.
Listen, you didn't dodge a bullet. You're riddled with bullet. He's sitting there thinking he's Neo doing this to the fattest, slowest bullet coming right at him while everybody, it's literally, here's the only way he's Neo. It was in slow motion. He was sitting there and Morpheus is there. White Morpheus is there. Gay Morpheus, black gay
Hubert's
Morpheus,
there.
Cubert. They're all standing there, Trinity. They're all standing there, go, Switch. Do you remember Switch? That was the trans one. Sissy remembers Switch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Mouse. Okay. APOC, I think was the name of one of these. I don't like. Okay, I gotta stop. They're all standing there going, Mersh, and Mersh is like, he might as well have been holding the bullet up, you know, as if he had caught the catch of the day, showing it to everyone. He was so proud of being riddled with bullets. It was not even just one bullet. She was a whole assault. This was a firing squad of not dodging bullets. You had a blindfold on. You had your last wet cigarette, which, by the way, somebody made this incredible image. Look, who fucking made the Mersh brand cigarettes? Where do I find that? Oh, here we go. It was Cole. This is incredible. Look at this. Thank you, r/Mersh, for that clip. Look at this. You got your Mersh mellows here. You guys want to smoke some delicious Mersh mellows with a vaporwave aesthetic? By the way, world's wettest cigarette.
Looks like a smooth smoke.
Oh yeah, it don't get smoother than that, baby. That's flavor country right there. Yeah, Ethan Ralph like sort of dodged the bullet. He got hit, you know, and Ice Dancer, you know, she's quick to go. You know, she brought the info to Mersh. Hey, Ralph sent me this embarrassing message asking me to come back to him. You know, Mersh paraded it around on stream. Ha ha ha. I cucked you, Ralph, all this stuff. Meanwhile, we all know that ain't the order of events going on, but whatever, he did it. And now he's like, how could you be so cruel to me, Scampoli? I loved you. I love wrestling. He loves wrestling, by the way, a little too much. Let's take a look at Mersh's profile right now because it has gotten so embarrassing. This dude is so horrifically buttmogged. Here's the thing. You know how... Well, actually, Ice Dancer. We keep saying Ice Dancer. You know now she's attempting to rebrand. Okay, this is a person with no... The only online presence she has is the trail she leaves in her wake, the snail trail of grifters sliding behind her. Ah! It's just a disgusting slip and slide behind her. She's not a person online, right? But she's now decided Ice Dancer is dead. I'm Brixton now. And now everybody's spelling it BRICKS space TONNE, Brixton. So
I thought of another one.
All right, go ahead.
Because you compared her to the bullet that Mersh was dodging.
Mm-hmm.
She's Bullet Brixton.
Bullet
like
Brixton, Bullet Bill. I love it. These are all, listen, there's a lot of options, okay? Every goon's got an AKA, so, or two. Well, Mersh has added a new one to his belt. He's notching, okay? Mr. Cinnamon himself. Now,
Okay.
this is crazy. So, when a girl breaks up with a guy, and when she monkey branches over to the next guy, it is, without question, every single time, she does an important rebrand, okay? An important renaming. There's two things a girl does. She gets a haircut. It's an important haircut. That's when she ends up with some bizarre, disgusting pixie cut or she now has bangs, something. She's going to go through a trial, and it's going to be bad. She's also
the
going...
Anissa Jamha situation.
Yes. And she's also going to rechristen at that point. So now Ice Dancer is Brixton. By the way, my personal experience with this, my own mousy, thumb-sucking freak girlfriend that I've had in the past, when I got to her, no joke, she had legally changed her name 3 fucking times.
That's fucking nuts.
yeah. By the time she monkey branched off of me, there was like she couldn't even bother anymore. Like how far can you run from your own horrific history, you know? So I think she just started. Well, actually, no, she did. Oh my God, I forgot. She actually started going by a new name after me as well. But it wasn't. I don't think she ever made it legal or official. But she had to change her name on Facebook, and she started having this whole rebrand going on. Mersh is so female coded. What is it? What do they call it? Little girl coded. I think he puts on his little girl coat in the morning. He combs his little hair, what's little left of it, and he renamed himself. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. Mersh is no longer at Gooning on Rumble on Twitter. He is now at Nice Guy Mersh. Hey, you know what they say, Mersh? Nice guys finish last. Except in your case, you are finishing first, and then there's 5 other guys right after you. But anyway, so he had to completely rebrand. He's got a new banner. He's got a new profile picture, and he's now
got jaundice, apparently.
He's now at Nice Guy Mersh, which in fairness is his name on YouTube as well. That's his handle on YouTube, which he tried to make it about that. He's like, oh, I'm just trying to keep the brand together. No. This is a move. This is a psychosexual, histrionic, freak out, girl-brained move to try to move on. Now, the good news in all of this is, the fun part is a cult member instantly grabbed at Gooning on Rumble. So now all of the old ats to at Gooning on Rumble, you click through that, it goes to a profile that where it's Mersh and it's him saying, I'm the world's biggest cuck. He's got the LGBT flag behind him. There was a Dabbleverse guy having a 2-day-long back and forth with fake Mersh, thinking it was the real thing. It was incredible work. Amazing stuff. Thank you, Henchman, for always being on the ball. I went to go grab it. I saw Mersh change his name. I go, oh, I got to get it. And before I even had a chance, one of these guys managed to get it. So very cool. Now, here's what threw me for a loop. You know, there's 2 things going on here. Mersh was severely cucked by this Scampoli character. And if you aren't following along at home, Scampoli hosts the show that Mersh wishes he hosted. Okay? It's like his dream show because it's him and a big, fat, dumb guy talking about nothing but wrestling. I'm 6 years
so
old.
cool.
I figured out what I like, and I'm never going to grow up, Mom. I'm a big kid. Look what I can do. So it's a pure wall-to-wall, just they're obsessed with wrestling. Adult baby wrestling lovers. Somebody was getting mad at me for saying that online today, by the way. They're like, whoa, WWE taking some strays from you over here when I'm talking about Mersh. Not a stray. That was again, bullet not dodged. That was bullet Brixton headed right. I was aiming.
A sniper attack.
Yeah, that was a headshot, 360 no scope. So Mersh is so severely cucked. This is behavior we have seen before. Now I'm trying to pull where exactly it's probably just Mersh. Wait, it totally is Mersh. Wait a second. Mersh does this thing. It's another chameleon like girl move where when a girl breaks up with a guy, she then starts taking on the traits of that guy in her next relationship. Like her new favorite sports team is the old guy's favorites. She wasn't even into sports then. Her new favorite hobbies are the old guy's thing. Mersh does a similar thing. Every time he gets cucked, he becomes the dude who cucks him. Okay. Now, he was already into wrestling, don't get me wrong, but now his profile picture is a wrestler. And I had to have this explained to me by a friend of the show, Ethan Ralph, okay, who's an expert on he's an adult baby wrestling lover himself. I have no clue who this guy is. You know, I can spot a couple of wrestlers. This guy, to me, vaguely looks like Mersh. And so I thought that's why he picked it. I thought this was his attempt to skinwalk Scampoli. He's hoping he can still feel a little Brixton, you know, if he just skinwalks the new guy for a while. It's so much worse. It's so fucking crazy how much worse it is. This guy right here. And for all the ABWLs out there, please don't spoil it in chat. I'm sure some of these guys are already freaking out in chat and spoiling it. This guy right here is apparently, he's like a character on the wrestling, but he's also a writer for the wrestling because wrestling is a theater kid, gay, scripted nonsense show. And so this dude, the story here apparently is he is married to a lady who played a character on wrestling called Woman. Now, her real name's Nancy. And Woman, I guess she's one of these like valet characters. They had, you know, she's just somebody that walks with them up to the ring or whatever. They need to see some tits every once in a while, keep people paying attention. And so one of the storylines this guy ends up writing is he writes into, you know, they got to play kayfabe all the time. They got to pretend all this stuff is real. So he writes into the storyline that he and Woman divorce in fake life. And she starts going with the wrestler, Chris Benoit. He basically, okay, now, yeah, you see where this is going? Now, if you know that story at all, you know exactly what the ending is here because I've already said her name. So in real life, to keep the kayfabe going, this is incredible, by the way. Now I see why 45-year-old men are sitting around thinking about this all day long and making their little shows about it. In real life, this dude, whose name I didn't even bother to learn, says to Nancy, in order to keep up the fake reality here so that fans don't get suspicious, I want you to travel with Chris Benoit to every tour stop, every event. Okay? And of course, what ends up happening? This dude gets mega cocked.
I got excited, very excited to see all of this.
This dude, 100%, in real life, the kayfabe he worked himself into a shoot. Am I using that right? Zapata.
I think so.
Wow. Okay. So in real life, she leaves him, marries Chris Benoit. They have a couple of kids together, and the rest is history.
Thanks to Awful Tech, I've got more time to spend with my family.
There they are.
Thanks to Awful Tech,
like it kind of worked
I can
out.
breathe again.
Yeah, it all worked out in the end. Whatever.
Thanks to Awful Tech, I can hang with my friends, feel young again, and live my best life.
Talk to your doctor today to see if Awful Tech Capsule Concepts is right for you. Visit awful.tech to see more.
Now, they say in the chat room, worst Bowflex promo ever. I disagree. That's the most Bowflex has ever actually worked towards a goal. Usually a guy buys a Bowflex.
Be on your mind.
Yeah, exactly. Usually a guy buys a Bowflex. He's got it in his basement, starts collecting dust. He never uses it. Chris Benoit knew what to do with it, all right? He rode the Bowflex, and unfortunately, Nancy paid the price. So this is the psychotic thought process of girl Mersh. Is in his mind, he wrote the storyline of Scampoli taking his girl. He introduced Scampoli to his girl. Look at this. He tweeted this out back in November of last year. He goes, be afraid. He tags Ice Dancer and Scampoli. And here they are just weirdly having a 3-way alone Discord video conversation. This is like me talking with Comedy Shaman and Feds. Okay, this is like, why would this conversation...
Exact same dynamic.
The exact same dynamic. And so why did this happen? What's going on? Mersh is writing the storyline. And then the craziest thing that's sort of being technically insinuated here is he's saying that Scampoli is going to fucking murder her. Okay? He's saying, I'm this guy. I'm wrestling storyline, man. I made it happen. And unfortunately, whether I like it or not, unfortunately, this is going to go down a dark path. And here's the court documents to prove it. Because here's Kevin Scampoli's battery, substantial bodily harm, domestic violence charge that he got. Looks like, yeah. There's a warrant out for that. And yeah, that did not go his way. It turns out. Boys. So when Mersh was saying, oh, he's going to crack your collarbone and all that kind of crap in the last episode, that's what he's talking about, is that right there. He thinks that this is going to be a straight up Benoit-ing. There's going to be a, and remember, she was talking about, this was Psycho. She was talking about, I'm going to have babies now. Remember that? So I think Mersh is right. It's Mershtradamus. Never has a man been more cucked and more buttmogged. And here it is. This is real. This is him actually introducing the two of them. And if you look carefully here, you can see they're already hitting it all. Like, he's now, look at this weird little posture he's got. Yuck. I mean, you got little critter over here. I've seen this image before. You got little critter over here, and you can see she's nervous. And she's nervous because she's talking to Powder. All right, he's showing off his telekinesis, his lightning powers, or a little scamp. And Mersh is just sitting there.
And scamp.
Mersh is sitting there in the cuck chair corner, watching it all go down. How many times have I said Mersh is like, his setup on his show is he's tiny in the corner in a little chair. That's the cuck chair. Everything Mersh does when he's doing his show is in the cuck chair. Of course it is. His show is mostly him going, Scampoli did the best show I ever seen. I love this Scampoli guy. I got to introduce this Scampoli guy to my Goyle. My Goyle's going to love this Scampoli character. He had no clue how right he was. But it's actually, I don't know if Mersh even knows this at this point. I think he's probably put the pieces together. He's probably looked all this stuff up now. Certainly Monday, it's up in the air whether or not he knew this. Scampoli was actively seeking this out. This entire thing is an op by Scampoli, and he openly admits this. It's nuts. I've been in contact with Scampoli, okay? I've been doing some research on this. This is a guy I'd never heard of before. You know, people were telling me, oh, watch out. Watch out for Scampoli. You know, this guy's crazy and he's got big muscles. And I go, yeah, he's bald, so I don't care. I can't.
Like Jim, basically.
I'm not joking. This might sound psychotic. When you can be the biggest, strongest man of all time, you can be 10 feet tall and have the biggest muscle. You can be Atlas, okay? If you're bald, I don't take your power seriously. It does not affect you. Can be, I'm not joking. You could be black. Okay? Imagine that. Scary, powerful, black, gay, black. There's nothing you could add onto that list where if the guy is bald, there's no fear for my life whatsoever from that. Mersh should have been afraid. And, you know, she used to trade up with fatness. She used to go from a fat guy to a fatter guy. Now she's going from a bald guy to a balder guy. So that's to Baldur's Gate. So that is like a scary sort of mindset to have too. You got to watch out for stuff like that. Anyway, Mersh believes he is the Chris Benoit guy, and that's why he has completely rebranded. You cannot let him get away with not acknowledging that he threatened to murder Kevin Scampoli. He said he's about that life. Now, presumably, Mersh did not go live yesterday. He made up some excuse so he could sit at home and cry yesterday and did not go live. Presumably, Mersh will go live tonight. And at that point, it is imperative upon every henchman, upon every troll, every A-log, they must be in that chat. They must create a new account so that they can be seen if you've been banned before. And you must be prepared to remind Mersh about his Scampoli threat. Now, last night, I showed up to the stream of Virgin. And I know what a lot of you were thinking.
Lonely road.
A horrifying place. If you think Mersh's chat room is desolate, take Mersh's top 7 guys and give them a pacifier. Have them sucking their fucking thumbs in there, looking at you, blinking at you, just looking at you like this. You can hear the blinks in that chat room. There's so little going on. Horrifying show. Now, remember, Virgie knew. And that's another thing we can't let Mersh walk away from. Virgie knew. Hashtag Virgie knew. Virgie knew about this whole situation, lied, did not tell Mersh, is still lying about it. Mersh was there live in Virgie's chat room last night, sending him super chats, by the way, paying this guy who's on his payroll.
The bottom of the Mersh effect.
The bottom bitch, you mean? Like the top?
Yeah, he's become the bottom of his own effect.
Oh, you're saying Mersh is I thought you were saying Virgie is the bottom.
No.
Yeah, actually, you're kind of right. Yeah, he is. It's sort of a reverse pyramid scheme where the whole thing sits on this, teetering fulcrum of Mersh at the bottom and everybody else getting fat off of his fat. You gotta keep reminding Mersh that Virgie knew. And the whole reason he didn't tell Mersh is because he was also trying to get in Ice Dancer's pants. This is very, very important stuff. Now, I was in that chat room. I see Mersh, so I start going to town. Now, I'm not banned in Virgie's chat, and Virgie is one of these guys who, in his heart, he's like, in order to seem like a good, cool, strong character on the internet, I can never ban anybody in chat. So you go in there, start going in Virgie's chat, okay? Give Mersh no safe harbor. Mersh loves hanging out in Virgie's chat because it's like 12 guys and they all love him. And if you go in there, as long as you're not straight up spamming, as long as it's not filling the chat, you are unbannable. You just win. You just run roughshod over these guys. So I'd go in there and I didn't read a single, they were all adding me. They were all saying, trying to hit me with every little insult they've heard Mersh say, just fecklessly. I could hear their limp wrists breaking on me as each strike did nothing. And I'm just sitting there with a big smile on my face going, ha, 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 Mersh was pentacucked, ha, 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 Scampoli's with her right now, ha, 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 ha. Virgie knew, ha, 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 Virgie, And these guys, I'm not joking, I did not read any of their messages to me whatsoever. This was the fastest his chat moved. And then at one point, after like 12 minutes of doing this, I realized Mersh is no longer replying in here. So he's like, he's terrified. He's running away in chat rooms. Now, I say running away, he was still there. How do I know? Because I added him. I typed at Nightwave Radio and it still allowed me to tag him. So he's there watching. Like enough time had passed that it wasn't like a legacy thing. And I kept tagging him to prove that he's still there and is just running scared. They got mad about that. So then I said this, I go, all right, you guys are such losers for simping for a pentacuck. a guy you don't even know, and you're sitting here butt huffing, gunt guarding him for free, I'm going to now leave, and it won't even make a difference because for the next hour, you'll all still be talking about me. Bye-bye. I walk away. I go get a drink. I go do other stuff. I check the goo levels. I come back. I check. Sure enough, at Podawful. They can't leave it alone. They're so infuriated. Virgie's sitting there just strumming on a banjo on the street. He's not even doing anything. Like, there's no show going on. There's a stream. There's a chat. There's no show. And so I go,
black guy on Kick type of show.
Worse. Way worse. A black guy's entertaining. It doesn't matter how black or gay or black he is. He's entertaining. He's not scary if he's bald, but he's entertaining. I go back in there. I go, ha, ha, ha. I told you it worked. I knew it. You guys are still talking about me. I did like 3 more messages. I tag Mersh again. Then now I'm reading their responses because the responses are good now. And they go, he's not even here anymore. Stop tagging him. It's only tagging him because he was here before. He's gone. I leave again. The minute the coast is clear, the minute all of my chats are gone, and I announce I'm leaving, Mersh shows up again and sends in a super chat to get Virgie to play some dumb video. Okay. And and so he was there the whole time, right? That's like proof. I was right. He was there. Nobody acknowledges that I was right, that he was in there seeing all of this the whole time, reading every dumb little thing I was typing just gleefully. I was mean-spirited. I'm mean-spirited. You know what? I get a criticism sometimes. A lot of people go, Jesse's mean-spirited. You know what the difference is between Podawful and Red Bar? Podawful's mean-spirited, they say, as they listen to Mike David sing a song about raping Sam Tripoli's kids on repeat.
Red Bar is too spirited.
He's wrong tribe, Lenny. Right vibe, wrong tribe.
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah.
Yeah. So, by the way, I agree with that. They're right. Like I get all worked up and I get all mean spirited. Now, here's the problem. They normally say the mean spirited thing when I'm just sending a guy free food. When I'm doing life ruination shit, like sending him building supplies. And by the way, I get it. You know, sending a guy concrete or an anvil, that's one step closer to Mersh having a job, and that would ruin his life. So I totally get it. But I feel like I come off mean-spirited, but I'm not. I'm like giggling and having fun. Last night I was mean-spirited. Okay, if they were saying it last night, they were right. It was like I actually, one of the times I stepped away, I go, Jesse, they're right. You're going too far. This is too much. And you know what it is? I had put a kink in the Mersh hose for so long. It was like just building up, you know? It had just built up for so long. And then to release it on a pentacucking, that's like, I'm spraying all over the place. You know, listen, it's like when December 1st
like a damn
hits.
fire hose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. December 1st hits, and you know, you're gonna have to there's a cleanup. There's gonna be the N-word, yeah. There's gonna be a ritual at the end of it, you know. So anyway, Mersh was there the whole time. Nobody acknowledges that I was 100% right about that, of course. But then they start doing this fascinating thing where they start tagging me again. At Podawful, blah, 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 whatever their insults were, at Podawful, blah, blah, blah. And and they're going, see, he's still here. His name is being tagged. I can still tag him. He's here. Now I'm going, oh, that wasn't true when it was Mersh.
Wait a second.
So they softly acknowledged that Podawful was right.
Jesse made a good point tonight. And I hate to say, it pains me to admit it. But when you're right, you're right.
Anyway, that was just a fun little thing that happened. Okay. That was just one of those little things that happens. Now, the Scampoli stuff is crazy. We're going to get into the Scampoli. Tonight's program, we're going to cover Mersh, Scampoli. There's a lot more with that. Also, though, horrifically butt-mogged. As butt-mogged as Mersh is, we got to figure out who's the most butt-mogged because Vrillium, oh my God. Did you know, by the way, Vrillium was literally, his account got butt-mogged off of Twitter?
It's the first time.
This has never happened
made
before.
It specially just for him.
Yeah, at Vrillium Live, account butt-mogged. X butt-mogs accounts, which violate the X rules. So this is not a joke, though. He got kicked off of Twitter. A really funny thing happened where did you guys see this? I think I tweeted about this. He tweeted out, okay, that's it. I'm done with X. I'm never going on X again. Right? You guys saw that? And this was after 2 weeks of being butt-mogged by Podawful. By the way, it's not just, I saw a lot of people giving all the glory to Podawful, but honestly, it wasn't just me. There was Faceless was in the mix. You got Beardson. When you're getting butt-mogged by Beardson, a guy whose face is at butt level, you know it's fucking bad. He was getting butt-mogged by Peter Thiel, my boss, as well. What's that, Mr. Thiel? Severely. Okay, yeah. So apparently it's official. He has been butt-mogged.
He was getting mandicularized.
He did become mandicular in that time. By the way, Vrillium has acknowledged mandicular. Coming up.
What else can you need?
Coming up in this episode, he has acknowledged mandicular. So all of these people are coming. This guy, No More Amalek, okay, on Twitter. All these people are just hitting him left and right. Captive Dreamer. All these dudes are just killing
a song
him.
about Captive Dreamer.
A song about Captive Dreamer?
He did. He updated his Bandcamp recently, and he made a diss track against Captive Dreamer.
That's too gay for me to play, even for humor's sake. That sucks.
Yes,
I don't want to
agree.
even. Nah, sorry, that's past me. But, I forgot where I was going with that. So he got kicked. Oh, so he willingly left Twitter. He said, "I'm never logging into X again." Remember, he was going on his YouTube streams, going, "I just get brutalized. I need you guys to follow me. I just get brutalized." Now we know his numbers are fake. He's buying views. He's buying comments. He's buying likes, and it's
buying girls' clothes.
He's buying girls' clothes. He's buying a haircut. It's working. I have to say this. People keep getting mixed up about this. So let me just be clear. That method works. Okay. So you can buy the shit and it's fake. It's fake. It's fake. And then that gets you in the algorithm and it becomes real. It's real. It's real. You can buy your whole YouTube video, your 2-hour long YouTube video. You can set as an advertisement that shows up at the beginning of other people's videos. So when you go to watch, Linus Tech Tips troon out over an Arduino or whatever the fuck is going on, an entire 2-hour-long Vrillium thing about Israel being, in control of Tucker Carlson or whatever the fuck he talks about. By the way, this is crazy. I don't know what our own goon even talks about. I've never watched a video of Vrillium's. None. There's none of them.
It's so weird.
Off Tucker.
Oh, he likes
so
Tucker.
Too,
Tucker's
how,
good.
He's like the only goon I've seen where people will still, mandicularize him. They'll butt-mog him, but they'll be like, but he did make a pretty good video on Israel recently.
Right.
They'll still have to give him some kind of credit for some reason.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
I can't remember. Did we go over on the show his AIing his face to look less mandicular?
No, that was just on Twitter.
He's got a brand new show. He's calling it The Dossier. Okay. I tweeted it out though. Let me go find that. Let me see if I've got this because this is nuts. Yeah, here it is. Vrillium got so mad about being rebranded to Mandicular that he not only rebranded his YouTube channel, but also AI filtered his jawline. So now he got rid of the name Vrillium entirely. He's no longer Vrillium. He's now Will Sexton. He wants to be known by his real name, Will Sexton. He's also, look at this fucking image. He's made this new show called The Dossier, which, by the way, just so we're clear, somebody before the show even started in chat was like, by the way, I watched one of Vrillium's videos. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. Dude, you're watching AI. Do you know that it's not a fucking... He didn't come up with anything. He went to AI and he's like, give me Nick Fuentes' talking points, but in a YouTube-friendly manner. And how do I know? Because when he posted this image, he had this little blurb to go along with it to explain his new show, The Dossier, which, by the way, you don't have a show. You do shitty YouTube fucking essay videos on the dumbest crap that nobody gives a shit about. It's not a show. He keeps referring. It's the Jews. It's the Jews, the show. Which all other shows are also the Jews, the show. It's all movies are the Jews, the show. So he's got this thing, The Dossier. He puts this blurb out. It's got M dashes in it. It's doing the whole thing where it's like, what's this going to be about? You know when like AI always wants to sound like a little bit edgy, a little bit like in your face? Yeah. He clearly used Grok to write this thing. Because that's the one that does. Grok is the one that does that. It's like
it's time for something new.
Elon Musk thinks like talking like a cool Redditor is what an AI should sound like. So his scripts are, if you think, if he's writing a tiny blurb about a new show with AI, what do you think his scripts are? What do you think his videos are? I doubt he's even editing it. This entire image, other than the picture of him, this is a template he got off of Envato Elements. Okay? This is like all of his graphics and stuff are pre-made After Effects templates. Anyway, look at this fucking... This is nuts.
Hey, what's up, man? It's me, Vrillium.
Yo, dog. Yo, you heard about this thing called the U's? Yo, it's all of them. Ay, Dios mío. The U's... The U's are after me, Lucky Charms. I don't know what voice I'm doing anymore. Look at what the... Oh, my God. So there's two things going on. By the way, every comment on his YouTube post of this, it was guys saying shit like, I can literally imagine him sitting there typing into the AI, make me look thinner. They're all just making fun of him. His own YouTube comments also are trashing him. Just to be perfectly clear, this is the same guy from a recent video. Okay. What's this?
Jolly little potato.
So you got this. He turned himself into low-res Wonder Bread. All right, welcome to Movies, a podcast about the act of Israel. And with me today, it's the Jews. I don't know how we got them, but it's the fucking Jews again. So really, really take a hard look at this, because there's two things going on. He clearly AI'd it to make him look a little thinner. Also, like, where are you looking? Why is he always looking off some other way? Is this the only way he can stop himself from trying to pick his nose with his tongue?
Christian rock album cover.
Yes. And then the other thing happening here is he blacked out part of, like, the AI didn't fully take care of his double chin. This is just straight up MS Paint black paintbrush tool right here. He doesn't have that much facial hair. Look, I mean, again, look, this is the way he keeps his facial hair. And then this is The Dossier with Will Sexton.
It can only slightly de-redden his cheeks.
Yeah, there's no tool on earth that's going to get rid of that amount of rouge.
Also, I think he might be wearing fake glasses because there was no distortion.
You saying he don't got medicine in them glasses?
I'm saying those are pain glass.
I hear he's got a medicated boot, though. Do you think that's possible? He does wear...
Absolutely.
He wears orthopedic shoes. They look like Frankenstein shoes. Anyway, so Will Sexton, Vrillium, Mandicular, whatever you want to call him, severely butt-mogged this past week. He went live and the henchmen were there. Elijah Schaffer horrifically being butt-mogged all across the internet once again, to the point of blaming it on demons. And finally, maybe one of the most insane things of all, Josh Moon. Now, I tweeted something out, okay? And nobody wanted to listen to me about this. Oh, Jesse, here he goes. Jesse's doing one of his classic lies again. Here's what happened. Let me find the tweet. So, Josh Moon hates Podawful. And the reason he hates me is because I didn't believe his autistic baby fat guy spreadsheets. That's it. That's really, because, and you know what? I'm not even joking. Sometimes I look back to that moment and I go, that was my mean-spirited streak again. This was a guy reaching out. He was trying to find a friend. We could have turned things around at that moment. This was before he started his show with PPP. He's been looking for anyone to be on his side again. And I think that was truly a moment of him desperate for Podawful's approval. And I could have
Podawful Farms.
We could have made it Podawful Farms. Liz Fong Jones comes and wipes out Kiwi Farms, and Podawful comes in and lifts him up and rescues him. And I would have, by the way. I would have done that. I would keep Kiwi Farms going. I don't like Kiwi. I think they're all retarded, autistic boy detectives over there. But just for the fun of it, I would do that. But my mean streak hit me. And what I should have done, he shows me his autistic spreadsheets. I should have gone, wow, Josh, good job. Oh, I bet you're so skinny now. You look so thin. Wow. What a goody boy you are. You look awesome.
You can eat all the cheese you want.
Yeah, let me send you some. And then instead what I said was, ha, 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 you are fat, ha, ha, ha. And that has sent him into meltdown baby mode. And he's already a big baby. This dude is so much of a... I've been calling him a little whiny baby voice guy for so long. Hey, everybody, welcome to Man and the Internet. It's gotten so bad, you can literally hear a baby in the background of his videos now. Did you know?
Huh.
Did you notice that?
Didn't know that.
That's weird. Why is our baby? Anyway, so I guess people were posting the Podawful episode to the Mersh thread or whatever on Kiwi. By the way, these screenshots here were sent to me. I haven't actually looked at it. I have no idea. I say that because I'm assuming it might have been posted in the Ethan Ralph section.
Ralph thread mostly.
Also totally valid because that episode is an entire episode of Ethan Ralph visibly becoming more and more zooted. Okay, so totally makes sense. I had info in that episode that nobody else had, screenshots and stuff that nobody else had. I tweeted this. I said, Josh Moon is in full crybaby meltdown mode over the pentacucking of Mersh by Podawful. Please remember, Josh has never been a normal autism. That's my attempt at, trying to be nice about it. And here's what he said. So somebody said, it's fair if you don't want Jesse's videos linked. So they've already had a back and forth at this point. But I don't understand what's the kayfabe or storytelling here. Mersh confirmed all the details himself on his stream. The details within those DMs are knowledge nobody else could have known going that far back. The profile picture on her Instagram matches the screenshots. And then they say Ice Dancer was gunted. Mersh was cucked for 2 months while bragging about his girlfriend to own Ethan Ralph. The stream in question featured Ethan Ralph high as a kite getting dunked on by people. All great points. What exactly is the standard where whores who have their own threads, who fuck prominent law cows, can't have their dirty laundry aired? If any of Ralph's other exes did this, it would be fair game. Null responds,
I've had this discussion before. Jesse is a bullshit artist. If something is real, you can find another source.
No, you can't. I'm the only source for the things I talked about in that episode.
Do not source Jesse for anything. Do not promote his content. Mersh discussed this in public, so quote his tweets. That's all I'm asking.
This is a terrified little man saying something like that.
I'm not permitting people to advertise this dude's streams because he's full of shit and is a detriment to the trustworthiness of the forum if people promote his content. If you want to advertise him as one of his henchmen, do it on Twitter or A-Log Space. As far as I know, this dude is just a guy who wanted to hear the Mersh. I don't know who this dude is. This isn't a henchman. But of course, but by the way, yeah, I read.
How dare he compromise the integrity of Kiwi Farms?
I read him say henchman, and around the other day, the same time, I saw another video of someone talking about Podawful's henchmen, and I go, they know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They're talking about you. Urquit, they're talking about you. Did you know that?
I got tingles.
Hugh, they're talking about you. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Lenny, they are not talking about you. You're now a faceless guy.
Huh?
Yeah. But isn't that crazy? Like these guys, it's now in the internet's lore. It's in like they're scared. They know about the henchmen.
Yeah.
They're like when they think about Podawful, they think about the henchmen. They're imagining the guys with TVs on their heads coming to their doors, knocking and dropping off coleslaw and all that kind of stuff. How insane is that? I hadn't even thought of that. So then this guy says, Null says, Jesse is basically a fantasist. Excuse me? I'm a wahooza.
You're fun and fancy free. Come on now.
Using the forum for guerrilla advertising.
Okay, first of all, fantasy, yeah, for what you're saying, does fantasist work? Yes, but what you meant was fabulous.
Yeah.
What you meant was fabulous. You're saying I'm lying. I'm making up tall tales. A fantasist is just spinning yarns. And by the way, you meant fabulous. You accidentally buttmogged yourself into being right by calling me a fantasist. I am turning the internet into a storyline you can follow. Saying I'm using Kiwi Farms for guerrilla advertising is so... I've never had a Kiwi Farms account. I've never done that on any forum, ever, on any website, other than my own social media. I have never... This is something that every guy does, by the way. Fucking Medicare did it to your website, no problem. Kino Casino did it to your website. You are now working for them. At the out of fear, by the way. How fucking pathetic is it on both Josh's and Kino Casino's part that they've teamed up fucking losers? Look, this is a bad spot to suddenly bring this up because we're about to go into the pizza fund and I like Andy Worski. Bye.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza.
Pizza.
Podawful.pizza.
Am I crazy or is it so low on the part of both parties in that relationship to be working with each other? And
no, it's totally pathetic.
Here's why. It's so nakedly obvious why that is. Every little boy detective, every green Redditor wants to sit there and tell you, well, it's because Josh has always loved PPP. He's a big fan of PPP. Why? And I'm not even saying that PPP is an entertaining guy. He is. I had him on the show. He is entertaining. But since when does Josh like anyone or anything? He likes PPP because PPP is a human wrecking ball who came in and on a fucking tablet stream, on a fucking phone at 56 kilobits per second, managed to knock out gigantic streamers and lol cows, including the man by the way, who was paying Josh at the time, Dick fucking Masterson. When I did that, when PPP picked up the football from me, when I did that, it was a problem. When PPP did it and everyone clapped, Josh had to go with the flow on that one. Nobody claps on Kiwi Farms when I do. PPP does it. It's funny because they've seen the starfish. So they're like, haha, isn't it funny that this yokel, this Canadian yokel, is like absolutely butt-mogging Dick Masterson right now. That's what they mean.
I thought it was so crazy that they were like, oh, it's guerrilla marketing. It's like they hate you on Kiwi Farms.
They hate me.
Do not like Podawful.
Not only do they hate me, these are the last people on earth I ever want watching Podawful, except on the episodes where I'm specifically attempting to troll them. This episode is not one of those. Now, I'm about to go into the pizza fund, and I'm teeing this up with information that I've already tweeted out. The info is already out there. You can go find it. You can take that info, and you can go look up what I have to say. You can find the proof on your own. All you have to do is be slightly industrious. I found it, so can you. This is info that's already out there. I'm teeing up something. And when we go into the pizza fund, they're going to act like this is all a big troll on them. I'm trying to get them to sign up for the pizza fund. Please do not. I don't want you to know. Now, we're going to come back to this. I'm going to skip ahead here, and I will finish my Kino Casino thoughts in a moment here as well. This is, I didn't mean for all this to come out right this second, right? This is like the worst possible time, but we do have to end this. First hour free from now on. Primo episodes. First hour free. That's pretty fucking nice. Okay? As long as I can.
Greatest guy moment.
As long as it's something I can do for free, first hour free. Point I was trying to make here was I tweeted something out and I said, you know, after reading these messages where Null is being this gay about posting, Podawful is effectively, as a source of information, banned from Kiwi Farms. What is the Mersh thread then? Sorry, you're going to have to delete it. That's 90% Podawful. It wouldn't exist without me. There are multiple threads that would not exist without me on them. There are multiple gigantic story-changing arcs of the internet that do not exist without Podawful. Are you going to go back and delete those out of your absolute cucking, butt-mogging, and humiliation, Null, over that? Because if so, if you're going to be that big of a cuck, then let's go ahead and let's make it official. I tweeted out, I said, I'm going to cuck Josh Moon from Kiwi Farms. If he's being this gay, it's just going to happen. And I realize, like, people won't know what that, they're going to assume that he is the exact guy he appears to be, a fat, shut-in neat who's never touched a woman. But that's not true. Josh Moon is married. Josh Moon is married to a Kiwi Farms former forum user, actually. Josh Moon is married to, do I have this set up here? No, of course not. Josh Moon is married to a user that many Kiwi farmers are familiar with named Little Drip, Lidl, Lidl, like the grocery store.
It's a Lidl. It's German.
Well, I don't care. But you're right, it is German, because so is she. Little Drip is a fat e-girl German. They, in fact, in some circles, they call her the German girl. Do you know why Josh Moon hates Discord? It's because his wife is a Discord girl. And over on Discord, they call her the German girl. Okay? They're married. They have been for at least 2 years, I want to say. Now, is it an official marriage? I don't know. They act married. They live together. they refer to each other as
It's for the
husband and
green
wife.
card.
It's certainly for the green card. It's 100% for the green card. And of course, everyone's going to go, how do you know this, Jesse? You don't have any proof. I'm getting so many hate messages, so many replies demanding source. Sorry, Green Reddit. No, my new favorite thing on earth to do is to tweet out something that is 100% true and verified. Give no source on it. I love it. And when they ask me for a source, I go, no. Knowing full well no one's going to believe me. The info is out there, and they're just going to ignore it because it came from me. If I posted the source, they would say it was a lie anyway, but it's not. I tweeted out all of this info. I tweeted out how much Josh paid for his wedding ring for her. I tweeted out that I knew that his card declined the first time he tried. And second time. And third time. And fourth time. I tweeted all of this out. And when they come screaming at me, telling me, source, I just said, no, thank you. What's the source? Came to me in a dream. It didn't.
You'll see.
It didn't. I have the proof, and I will be showing it in the pizza fund. Podawful.pizza, $12 level. Get access to all our band episodes, premium episodes, bonus content, and so much more. Oh, sorry, broke pigs. Sorry, pay cells. Oh, what's that? Somebody said yesterday, they were like, how would anyone know about any of this stuff behind a paywall? They were talking about the after show from Monday. Are you saying how could anybody ever afford $6? Well, guess what? Double it, bitch, if you want the proof. I tweeted that thing out for an audience of exactly one person, and his name was Josh Moon. And when one guy who I saw was a complete Josh Moon simp was retweeting Josh all day long, his entire timeline is just Josh Moon, I gave him the chance to find out for free. He could have gotten the proof out there for free for everybody. I said, I will post the proof if you tag Josh in the replies to this tweet. And he wouldn't do it.
Of course.
He wouldn't do it. Everyone could just have this, and he wouldn't do it. And then somebody else came along and said, here, I'll tag Josh. Now tell me. It's got to be that guy. And I'll still do it, by the way. I'll still post even after this episode, even though it's something I want people to sign up for the Pizza Fund, I'll still post it if that guy tags Josh, because I want Josh to see what I know.
No, but Jesse, he's not a simp. I saw him say so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's not. I forgot that he's actually not a simp, it turns out, because... Okay, Podawful.pizza, see you over there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Podawful.pizza, $12 level, piranha level, we're out.
Bye.
Sorry, nigga.
I'm Tom Gully, and you're watching Is This Live, the show.
This content right here
on the Podawful TV network
is Pizza Fund's own.
Podawful.pizza.
This shit is beefer. You're listening to Howdy Do with J. Crew.
Podawful.pizza.
We got shooters in these streets. Nigga.
Is this mean spirited?
Yes!
Is this the cult if I ever heard something? Yes, it is. It's the cult. I mean, it's the cult of cult.
Welcome to the Awful Tech Support Safety class. Our customer is number one priority after marriage of our daughter.
Playing this is
Our
also
customer having money.
spirited.
Our customer come very much first. Ensure there is no injury to our tech customer.
Switching over now, Podawful.pizza.
Is it not God's will for the technology to be breaking, sir?
No, you stupid dwarf! You must listen. It is the machine's fault, not God's. Curse the machine. Please watching to this informational video of how to help our tech victims.
Thank you for calling Awful Tech Crisis Support Hotline. My name is Christopher Jonathan. I will be helping you, sir. I understand you are seeking help to connect your Pizza Fund account to Discord and join the cult. Our around-the-clock support team is here to